What's up, guys? I know this is unexpected for most people, but I was gonna record this video 2 months ago. I got lazy, man. I couldn't the summer was summering. I was gonna record this an hour ago, but I stink when it comes to procrastination. My fault. Anyways, most of you probably know me as Raphael, Raph, Chewy, Hans, Daniel. More names that aren't family friendly, but this video is, why am I doing this? Let's remind myself real quickly, why am I doing this? For myself, it's, what's the word? The English language just left my mind, bro. My high school years recapped. Yay. But also, more importantly, a reflection for myself. Those who know me best, or I guess myself, because this is what this video is for. Hopefully you learned something about me. And well, actually months ago, what my thought process was hey, I gotta introduce myself to new people in a few months. This video is a good way to do it. But we're doing it now, and that's what matters. So yeah, I've obviously changed as a person. I'm not who I was a few years ago. I like who I am now. I love everything about me. But yeah, that's what this is about. I have no idea how long this video is gonna be. No editing. I can't be bothered to put together a video. And I mean, that's the beauty of it. I value authenticity. Is that a word? Being authentic. More people. We should do that more. People should stop being fake. Can we all be nice to each other? Being nice is free. But yeah, this video could be 30 minutes, an hour, who knows. Oh, my YouTube channel name. I don't have a YouTube channel name, but I will when the video is up. I have a name in mind. Daniel's Digital Diary. Smash like for wordplay. Cause what I originally was gonna do was have a video every week, a recap of what I've been up to. For friends who I don't talk to anymore, can maybe watch them if they feel like it, just to see what I'm up to. Also for myself, I can go back, 4 years from now, you can come back to this and be like, oh, this is what I was up to. But anyways, I will hold myself to that. So hopefully next week there's another video up about what I've been up to over here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana State. It's really fun here. I thought I was gonna hate this place, but no, this place is great. But I do miss my Hispanic food. So I do miss my car as well. I miss her. My car is Ishi. Thanks for asking. Anyways, right, freshman year. Oh boy. Listen, COVID cooked me in so many ways. I forgot how to interact with people. All my friends from middle school, voice crack. Can my voice stop cracking? I am 18 years old. Stop doing that. Yeah, middle school. Well, 90-something% of my friends went to Washington Liberty High School, and I basically had no friends freshman year. Hold on, let's pause and rephrase that. I had no friends for the first few months of freshman year. I had no classes with them, and yeah, that transition to high school was rough, man. Not academics, but people wise, because I'd be alone. As shy as I used to be, I did and always liked being around people who made me feel comfortable and all that good stuff. And, well, I lost a family member who was really close to me, and I was down in the blues for a bit. And, let's see, December? Oh, well. There's this guy. I hope he's watching the video. Bryant Gultom. He was at my lunch table with the other Rafael Castro. I'm obviously the superior one, with all love and respect. I recognized him from middle school. So I was like, you know what, man? You play Rocket League, I play Rocket League. We can be friends. And yeah, he was in Mr. Cabana's class. Shout out Gregory Cabana. Great guy. I would have taken AP World if I had the chance, but I had no say in my schedule, I guess. But yeah, I had class with him there. I also meet this guy called Landon Gallardo. It's my roommate, by the way. Good guy. Train of thought. Yeah, see, this is what I mean about the no editing part. Like, you are gonna see my mind stumble, mumble, whatever. Yeah, Gregory Cabana's class. Let's go. My brain is braining. I love history. I love this class. But yeah, Bryant, one of the first people I meet. I didn't, whatever. The point is, I started to meet new people. In Ashley Rickman's class, first period, I meet this guy called Anthony Jimenez Galindo and Jason Rodriguez. Bless their souls. Because at the time I was really shy. I'd say that I'm on the lesser side of shy now. Like, let's say this is the shy scale. This is extremely shy. Not so much. It's weird. Like, I'm not extroverted, but I'm not too introverted. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, I grew up here and decided to go up and say hi to all these guys. Oh, sorry. Train of thought. The point is, they are dear friends of mine now, and I'm really happy that I did what I did. What other class did I have? Spanish, Mr. Arango. Shout out Mr. Arango. Good guy. But yeah, where are we? Like December? No, this is way past December now. Let's go to like January maybe. Lunch soccer. Bless lunch soccer, bro. I might have taken it a bit too seriously, but like that's just who I am. I am a competitive beast. I don't like to lose. You know what? We'll get into that later. Let's like actually finish recapping freshman year. Yeah. There goes my train of thought. I don't know. Freshman year kind of ended abruptly. I hope I said that correctly. It all ended too soon. Like, as soon as I was getting like all comfortable with these guys, like, I meet Kevin, Keen, I don't know, Misael, I think. Yeah. No, only through lunch soccer. I don't think I had class with these guys. Mr. Chauvenet, shout out Mr. Chauvenet. I love him. My math goat. What up? I swear I have my entire schedule memorized. Like, I know I had him third period. Mr. Cabana was fifth period. Computer science was second. PE was first. Oh, Mr. Thacker. Oh my god, bro. Mr. Thacker. Listen, bro, like, I'm sure he's a good guy, but his teaching wouldn't be teaching sometimes. I had Bryant was in that class. Bless him. Dissecting that brat was one of the worst smells in my life. wouldn't recommend. Yeah, like, I don't know, it all ended too quickly. Like, I was starting to get comfortable with these guys. Obviously they would become my close friends, which I didn't know at the time. But yeah, I don't know. That was kind of bumming. Like, I love summer, but I was kind of hoping freshman year wouldn't end. But yeah, I guess we just finished out the year strongly. Oh, yeah, I remembered what I was gonna say. So, part of why I was so into blues earlier in the year was back in the day. I'm still an academic weapon. Let's not get it twisted. But in my mind, hold on. Let's like pause. Okay, so my academics was right here priority. I didn't know what taking care of myself was. And because of that, I what's it called? I overworked myself. Burnout, all that. Not a good feeling. I wouldn't recommend. Oh my god, how could I forget Mr. Tomala? Bless his soul and his lovely family. He really got me out of there. It's not always easy to open up to people, but he was definitely a person at the time, the only person I thought that I could open up to, because I had no friends at the time. And I don't know, he just seemed so opening, welcoming, and God, I didn't get to say goodbye to him. I'm a bum for that. Yeah. I should really thank him for what he did, because if it weren't for him, I wouldn't be here right now. Okay. I didn't mean to say it like that. I wasn't gonna mention that, but yeah, freshman year. That following summer, Top Gun Maverick came out. Side note, I love that movie. But yes, sophomore year, 10th grade. Let's see, recap. Miss Boozy first period. Yeah, I did have Miss Boozy's first period. Second period, Miss Olufuye. I would not recommend Earth Science. I should have taken Chem. But yeah, oh, there's actually so many things. Okay, let's recap sophomore year now. Third period, Mr. Kelly, bless his soul, good man. I should have tried a bit harder. Yeah, I didn't. Okay, well, I had Kevin, Landon, and Bryant in that class, and let's just say we had a little bit too much fun. Third period. I had sixth period at first, but we got switched. I got switched into Mr. Baker's class, sixth period. He's a teacher of all time, I'll tell you what. Let's see, yeah, so third period, Mr. Kelly. Fourth, J. Ruts. No. English with Johnny O. Stew. How could I forget Johnny O. Stew? Yeah. Fifth period was J. Rotzi. I know my numbers. Sixth period was... What was my sixth period? I just said it. Mr. Baker P. And seventh was... No, oh my god, no, hold on. My J. Rotzi was seventh period, and my fifth period was Miss Scavone. Anyways, yeah, in Miss Boozy's class, I had Jason and Taylor. I hope he's doing good. That class is way too easy. Calling it AP is, whatever. She had us stressing, oh guys, AP exam this, AP exam that. Sophomore me was a little too worried, man. But yeah, we crushed it. I'll always remember losing my mind, losing FIFA Mobile to Jason. It was fun though. Oh yeah, we had the World Cup that year. That was a momentable time. Let's think. Never mind. But yeah. I guess Spanish first thing in the morning was a blessing. It was an easy class. Cause if it was math, oof, I'd be dead. But yeah, and then Solo Fui, we're not gonna talk about her. I had no friends in that class, nor did I want. Okay, that's a lie, actually. But yeah, oh screw her. I mean, bun her. Cause her sassiness is the reason why I didn't get an A in the class. I have for final grade, anyways. And yeah, Mr. Kelly. That was before he retired 2 years later. But yeah, yeah, I should have tried a little bit more. I mean, I'm not taking econ now in college, thankfully. We passed the AP exams by, you know what, never mind. We're keeping it family friendly here. I'm not gonna cuss. I hope. I don't wanna, I mean, I'm not gonna make any money from this video. I don't know how many people are actually gonna see this video. I don't really care anyways. This is mostly for me. But I guess it's also cool that you're watching this. Yeah, I'm not gonna get age restricted, am I? Who cares? But that was third period. Fourth period was Mr. Stewart. Bro, ABC lunch with Misael and all the other goons. Yeah, should I have tried so much in PE? I mean, PE? What? I did try. Lunch soccer. Yeah, yeah, because here's the thing. Like, this is the middle of the day. I was running a bunch and I was sweaty the rest of the day. That I didn't like. But I did like, I don't know, like, playing soccer. It's fun. I'd say I'm pretty good at it. You know, in my Insta bio, it does say that I'm a high performance athlete. And that's very true. Yeah, Mr. Stewart. I guess I have him to thank for being so good at. Okay, maybe not so good. Never mind. He's a good guy. He should have been the speaker for graduation. I don't remember who the guy was, man. I don't remember what he said, but I do remember. I don't remember. That's a lie. Fifth period, Miss Gavone. Oh, that's where I met Brandon. Oh my God, Brandon. Oh, this guy, bro. He, like, there were some days, man, where, like, we'd have fun, but there were other moments where, like, he'd have me, like, yeah. That's when I was good at math. That was before I was washed. Oh yeah, some Arabs tried to assassinate me sophomore year. That's probably a terrible way to put it, but I hope they're doing well. Shout out Tariq and all those guys. Yeah, Miss Gavone. Yeah. J-Rotzi? Ooh. See, I'm actually not sure if I can, like, speak towards, like, what happened in that class. Oh, I mean, senior year was... my first year wasn't... Okay, it was pretty mid. My class wasn't... You know what? I'm not gonna speak to that. You know what? Actually, see, like, the part of me says I don't care what to say, but at the same time, I don't want the DOD coming in like, okay, like, this Rafael Fernandez guy who wants the commission was speaking ill towards the Space Force JRTC cadet corps. You're not gonna get commissioned. My fault for having free speech. Anyways, fuck. Why am I going on a tangent? Okay, we're gonna skip past JRTC. Bun the buzz cuts, by the way. Like, oh man, I don't know why I decided to get buzz cuts. I do know why. That was a goody two shoes. I like my hair. Newsflash, I like my hair. Yeah, I had acne breakouts too. It's not as terrible now. I'm actually, like, taking care of my skin. Shocker. Yeah. What came after that? My brain isn't braining. I'm missing a class. Oh, Mr. Baker. Keen, bless his soul. I love him so much. He He's a funny guy. And employed. Why did I say that? But yeah, PE was fun. Mr. Baker, I love him. Great PE teacher. Yeah. Sophomore year. I mean, it wasn't a terrible year. I'd say it's up there. Like, it's like freshman year's here. Sophomore year is here. I guess senior year was the best. Except for the phone pouches, which I'll get to later. Maybe. If I remember. What time is it? See, I was gonna record this an hour ago, so like I should be done by now, but like no. Hold on, 20 minutes into the video. Right. So God, how would I rate sophomore year? I was still cause there was not an epiphany. You can call it an epiphany. We'll call it an epiphany. This is my video. I can do whatever I want. There was, let's say, a canon events that like forever changed me. Cause sophomore year I was still like relatively shy. J-Rotzi Men's and like coming into that class, I saw their Canvas page and I was like, oh man, I gotta look in. No. Dear child, was I so wrong? So yeah, I got the buzz. I saw the teachers and my impression was that like I have to be serious. Like no laughing, no nothing, cause you know that's how it is in the military, right? Like when you're being instructed or whatever, you just have to be locked in. And I mean, I guess I was like this as a kid because I always knew that I wanted to serve my country. Why did I do that? But yeah, my I guess my brain chemistry was like, all right, Raph, you are not gonna display any emotion at all. You're gonna be a robot. So yeah, I was certainly less expressive of myself. Like if anything funny ever happened in class, like I would not smile or anything. I was also self-conscious about my smile and like how I am. Like we'll get to it later, but like I didn't necessarily like who I was or like be comfortable with myself. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. I hope you can hear me as well, because like if the audio turns out to be bombs, we're not gonna harm ourselves. That's bad. I wouldn't recommend. What was I talking about? See, this is the thing I mean about like no editing. Like you're gonna see my brain, just not brain. I'm lagging. What was I talking about? Oh, emotions. Yeah. Yeah, see, like sometimes, like, oh man, I can't be bothered to edit this out of the video, so like, bear with me, guys, please. Oh yeah, J-Rotzi, emotions, robot. Can my brain for once? Yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is I didn't take that step forward to becoming who I am today yet. Well, I mean, kind of. Nah, not really. Let's say I'm here now. I'm still a long ways away. Sophomore year, at least. Yeah, also, because, like, I'm on the shy end. I was afraid to be judged, I guess. For some reason, I guess. But yeah, what happened sophomore year, summer? Oh, I went to Bolivia. Mi querido patria. I was only excited to see my dog. I mean, I guess Oruro, Potosi, and all them places were cool too. Here's another thing, like, I had no photos. Like, my camera roll was just other things. God, you know, we'll get to that later. Whatever. The point is, I should have taken more photos of the places I visited, because now I'm like, one, I have no proof of the cool places that I've been to, And 3, like, I don't know, it's good for the memories, I guess. But yeah, junior year, that's let's see, let's go through our schedule. First period was, what was my first period? Isaac Schultz. He was a good teacher. I think he was my first period. Right? No. Was he? He was. Because second period was AP Spanish Lit with Amy Boozy. Man, I regret taking that class. I would have taken AP Psych instead. Or, yeah, I mean, AP Psych's one of the only, like, APs that I regret not taking. Because, whatever. Third period, A push with Miss Waters. Amazing teacher. Amazing teacher. I had Anthony and Misael in that class. We would just, like, Warriors was my time to shine on Clash. Fourth period was, what was my fourth period? Oh, what's that class? AP Seminar with Johnny Ostu. No friends in that class, by the way. Man, I was still shy at this point. We had to do group projects. I also have to be really aware that people outside of APS might be seeing this video. Bear with me, guys. Let's pretend that you know what I'm talking about. AP Seminar. No friends. There were some people I knew, I think, but like we weren't buddies, and that was like not cool for the group projects. It was definitely a class. Yeah. I don't regret taking that class. I'm actually really happy because now there's presentations and stuff, and I feel like I know what I'm doing. Or at least compared to the other Joe? Average people. Like, this is your average person. I'm like... Anyways. What was my fifth period? We're in junior year. What was my fifth period? Oh, J. Rotzi. Yay. Who was in that class? I'm gonna say last names. These aren't their first names. Rossi. I hope he's doing good. Good guy. Ramos. Morales. Who else was in that class? I don't know, but junior year was one of the better years, or my best favorite year for ROTC. Amazing people. Class was classing, man. Like, whatever. We'll keep it right there. And then sixth period. What was my sixth period? What was my sixth period? What was my sixth period? Ballsack, man. I can't remember my sixth period. Some people like I'd be talking with friends and stuff, and I'd be like, "Oh, I remember freshman year, first period, Miss Rickman," and they're like, "You remember the exact period?" Like I claim my memory stinks, but it really doesn't. Or I guess I remember what I want, or like meaningful things. Don't ask me to memorize a math formula, man. The only formula I know is Formula 1. Smash like. Jeez, man, what was my sixth period? It's gonna take me a minute, man. I don't have PE anymore because I was done with PE sophomore year. Yeah, I was done with PE sophomore year. What was I taking? Physics! That was seventh period. Mr. Harris. I love Mr. Harris. Brandon was in that class. This guy Brandon, bro. What was my AirPod just died. That is really cool. Really cool. Jeez, man, what was my sixth period? We have I already said my math class, Mr. Schultz, and then we had Miss Boozy, Miss Waters, Rodsi. I already mentioned Johnny Ostu. Physics. English. Miss Ellis! How could I forget Miss Ellis's class, bro? Oh my god. That class was pure cancer, bro. I hope she's not watching this video. She doesn't remember me. Who cares? She doesn't remember me. She might remember my face, my pretty face, but not my name. I'll be damned if she remembers my face. I mean, name. Yeah, man. Jeez. Who was there? Kevin, Keen, Bryant, Jackson. Jackson is great on Instagram. Shout out him. Diego too. And that's it for the relevant people. Everyone else there had... Never mind. Never mind, guys. I'm not gonna go there. But yeah, Miss Ellis, no, we're not. We're gonna be nice. We're gonna be nice. We're not gonna say anything mean. Not gonna say anything mean. But yeah, I love the only reason I love that class is because of the people. That's the case most of the time. Yeah, I wouldn't relive. I would relive those moments actually, because I love my friends very much. And yeah, that was it for junior year. Oh, yeah, this is where the epiphany comes. This is the part where I become who I am today. Hooray. So, for JROTC, we have this thing called the color guard, which is where we march in with the rifles and flags, and we like the national anthem plays, and we march in, present the flags. Hooray. That's what we did for the graduations, and I wanted to be part of that, so I signed up, and from 6 a.m. until 8 a.m. p.m. I was gone the whole day, man. Gone all day in DC and doing color guards for Yorktown, WNL, and my school. I don't know. I do remember the people there. God, why did I say that? Great people. Yeah, it was the end of the day. We just got back to the parking lot where we'd go our separate ways home. And I don't know, it was just a very long day. And something about, like, listen, like, my music was just calling me. And I decided to just play my songs, like, not with my AirPods in. And I think the song playing was Cruel Summer. And then I played that one Katy Perry song. I don't know, but everyone there was surprised, like, whoa, this guy listens to this type of music? No way. Because shout out Brian Vargas from WNOW, but he once told me, well, I also learned this a lot later too, but I heard it first from him. Something about, like, not caring what other people think, because I did care what people thought about me back in the day. Now I don't know. I could care less, man. Life is too short for you to care about what people think about you, because, like, you only live once, and if you're not living it to the max, then what are you really doing? And yeah, I just didn't give a frick, I guess. And I got mixed reactions, but I didn't get made fun of or anything, which told me, okay, because back in the day, like, hold on, hold on, let's go to my playlist, let's press shuffle and just see what plays randomly. Okay, here's this. Notice how the brightness is okay. Well, guess what? I was so self-conscious about what I'd listen to, the brightness would be all the way down, so you wouldn't see what I'd be listening to. Not anymore. What was I saying with that? I have no idea. But the point is that I realized that I wasn't being made fun of for my music taste. Don't ask me to describe my music taste. Like, I listen to a little bit of everything. I'm a big fan of the 80s. Okay, I'm not gonna leak my music taste. If you want to see my playlist, just ask for it. Don't ask for it. Whatever, who cares? Do what you want. But yeah, that's where I realized, okay, I can be myself without being made fun of. And I think, yeah, we were going to Bolivia that summer too. And I didn't want to. Like, I love my family, I love seeing new places, but like, I wanted to get a job. My parents said no. And I was taken away. But I think before I go, I get invited to a Sweet 15 court. Like one of the people that like dance, whatever they're called. And okay, this probably like, listen, like honestly, this isn't the first time I was invited to be like be on the court. I said no the previous times. That was when I was a bum. But this time around, I was like, okay, it's not every day I get invited. And shout out Morales. But I knew she was gonna invite other people who I knew. And I thought to myself, okay, when am I gonna get this chance to hang out with cool people and like get to know them more? And so yeah, I said yes. Ow. But yeah, I come back from Bolivia, and it was like right to like practicing for the dances. Yeah, shout out Ramos, Samuel Cortez, Henry, Cruz. God, what was the other guy's name? Mark Wallace, Mark Antonio Haber. Funny guy. Yeah, the car rides there were fun. We'll keep it there. But I don't know, I just had, side note, like I had my AirPods in listening to what I listened to. And I think Ramos goes like, hey man, what you listening to? And like I show him. And he's like, oh, cool, like, can I get an AirPod? Sure. I didn't get made fun of for listening to what I listened to. And yeah, that being part of the court, whatever it's called, made me realize that I may be terrible at dancing and singing, but I love it. I really do. And this is, I guess, where it all starts. Like, coming together. Like, I was like, okay, I can be expressive of myself. Wait, let's get a pause. This is the summer between junior and senior year. Yeah, right? Yeah, I was a senior. I do remember. Okay, that was a year ago, man. The Sweet 15 was a year ago. Jeez, I feel old. But yeah, this is where I like level up, you could say. I'm more expressive. I don't know if I became more outgoing because of this, but I was definitely less ashamed of who I was and like what I did, I guess. Like, listen man, it's no secret that Style, bracket, Taylor's version, and bracket is my favorite song. ¿Qué vas a hacer? There's nothing you can do. It's my favorite song until I die. And yeah, senior year, let's recap that one. Let's see, first period AP Research. Dr. Sean Tracy. I wish I befriended him more. Oh god, I follow him on Instagram. Dr. Tracy, you're a good guy, I hope. No, fuck. This is what I mean about no editing. Like, you're gonna see the gaffes and all this, but whatever. What was my second period? I was in school like half a year ago. I should know this. What was my second period? I didn't have senior flex. What was my second period? Oh, pre-calc. We're gonna avoid that one. Listen man, like, if I took pre-calc junior year, I would have done so much better. Oh yeah, senioritis. I had senioritis since like the last year of since the last day of junior year. Cause whatever, we'll get to it later. But yeah, senioritis would come to like be my downfall later in the year. Yeah, third period AP consults, Mr. Vincent's lovely guy. I wish I took AP Psych. That's like the only thing I regret in high school. I'll get to this later, but like living life without regrets is also a pro tip that I'd give. Fourth period was, jeez man, I should know this. I was in school half a year ago. I think it was ROTC. For those of you who don't know, let me like people are gonna be like, what's he talking about? It's basically for, okay, like let's avoid what I was gonna say. The point is, it's for people who may want to join the military, but like there's no commitment. Like anyone could be a part of the class. And my branch was the Space Force. Jeez man, I have a photo of me in uniform. I look good in uniform, by the way. Let's get a good photo of me. You are not gonna get a good photo of me. You know what? We're not even gonna zoom in that much, but yeah, there's the uniform. I am really good looking. Anyways, yeah, there's the uniform. Yeah, that was my fourth. No, let me like look. Let's not look at who texted. This is my priority. I think that was my fourth period. It was my fourth period. I remember. Fifth was, oh god, club meeting, powertrain full car meeting. Okay. Let's like read this message. You know what? Where you guys? I love Formula Engineering Racing Club, but you can have my attention later. What was my fifth period? Jeez, man, I'm so locked out. How could I forget, bro? How could I forget? Dual enrollment English with Bishop Mago, bro. Oh my god, that was. It wasn't extremely hard. Somewhat demanding. Oh, yeah. The only friend I really had there was Kevin. Shoutout Gian. Good guy. That's, who cares? Whatever. Yeah, Mago. Fifth period. Oh boy, lunch was like I would do things to experience that again. Yeah, at the time, like I was already mentally preparing myself that okay, this is my last year with all my friends. I knew early on that yeah, I'm probably gonna cry at graduation and the last day of school, which we'll get to later. And I just really wanted to like savor the moment with them. I'm not gonna cry now. I'm like, I swear I'm not gonna cry. Yeah, that was fun. Gabe, Kevin, Brandon, with the occasional random person. I think, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, I got my license too. That was, dude, I love driving so much. Big mistake giving my friend rides because they would destroy my car, man. Like it was like the car before them, squeaky clean. Everything was where it needed to be. They step inside, man. Oof, like so someone broke something. I still don't know what they broke. But yeah, driving. We'll get to that later. But yeah, I'm really gonna. Here's another thing. I started to like take more photos and videos. Of course, it had to be the year that we had phone pouches. For those of you who don't know, we'd like, here's a phone. You put it in the pouch. It's locked away magnetically. Thank you, Peter Ballas. Ballas is his last name. Peter Ballas. Yeah. Right. So I knew. I would always record videos of like hangouts and stuff. Like if we're all laughing, having a good time, I'd record. Joey, stop recording. You don't know how much this means to me. Anyways, Yeah, those McDonald's runs, Popeyes runs. I hope that scream isn't heard on camera. But yeah, that was Mago 10 out of 10 class. Okay, maybe 9 out of 10. It's up there because of the people. But what was my sixth period? AP Gov, Miss Parkhurst. I liked that class. What I didn't like was having no friends. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, my counselor saw senior year me and was like, you know, Raf, you're not gonna have friends in most of your classes. And I was still shy, I guess. I mean, not so much as I used to be, but like, okay, how do I say this nicely? I don't like to budge in, I guess, to established friend groups. Maybe not even friend groups, but like, if there's two people talking and I'm the third person, they're like, I'm just gonna like stay quiet and let them do their thing. But yeah, AP Gov, Brandon was in that class, but like his counselor also decided to like give me the middle finger and be like, you know what, Raf, no friends for you, pal. Yeah, I like that class. I had no friends, but yeah. Seventh period, Mr. Madera. Like I was a big astronomy person. I was hoping to have fun in this class, but it was mostly things I already knew. But that didn't matter. What mattered is Misael was there, Kevin was there, Brandon was there, and I mean, I guess Anthony. How could I forget Anthony? Yeah, that class was really fun. The lore drops were something else. This is okay. Where I've gone past it, but like by this point, I don't want to say. I'm not gonna say. We're not gonna say that I'm a Sigma male. But I guess that I was slowly going there because I have my license, which means I have a car. You need your license to drive a car for my unlicensed individuals. And I don't know, I was so scared about driving at first. I really hope my family members aren't watching. I'm a responsible driver, te lo juro. Anyways, so yeah, by this point, I didn't care what people would think when I played my music, so, see, like, my car's on the older side. Let's pull up a picture of my sweetie poo, because I really miss her, man. Like, I miss my family, I miss my friends, but my car is also up there. I didn't like the car at first, like, when I was a little kid. I thought she was ugly. But I was blinded by not having the ability to drive. Where are you, man? Like, I took photos of you. Bear with me, guys. Where is my car? There you are. Okay, so the one, I don't know, but like the car that isn't white is mine. This is the driver car that I did with Mr. Baker to get my car. Let's zoom in on her. There she is. I miss her so much. So she's pretty old. No Bluetooth. I hate ads on radios. Shoutout Hot 99.5, 101.9, 101.5, 94.7 to drive. Excuse me. And whatever. But the point is, I didn't like to be at the mercy of the radio station. So I bought myself some CDs and was like, you know what, man, screw it. We're going to put in the CD, max volume. That's what I did. If it's not cold, and if you see me driving, the windows are probably down, and the music is close to max. I'm going deaf. But whatever. Another small thing. Oh, Senior Assassins. That was definitely an experience. Obviously this took place senior year. Senior Assassins. For those of you who don't know, it's a silly game where you embarrass yourself for money. If you're number one, only one winner. I didn't win. I could have if I tried. I really like half-assed everything, man. Like I mean, it also comes down to luck. I would have had more eliminations, but like my friends were busy. Work. They had lives apparently. But yeah, I came close. I think there were like 150 people maybe at first. And I finished with a strong P6. I'm not gonna make an F1 reference as much as I'd like to. But you know, a 6th place for a nobody like me, we'll take. I mean, we didn't win. I wanted to win. I'm a serial winner. We'll get to this later, but I don't like. Listen, man. Like, I didn't win the sperm race to come second. Wait, huh? Let's pause and like rewind for a second, because I obviously won that race because I'm here. But what I'm trying to say is that I don't like to lose, and we'll get to that later. But yeah, I didn't win. What else happened senior year? I got my license. I already said that. Oh yeah, I mean, I guess it comes down to like prom. Hoko was October. Hoko was fun. I regret not going to freshman. Actually, no. Freshman year Hoko, that wasn't for me at the time. But yeah, prom. Listen, man, they should have listened to my song recommendations. That's all I'm gonna say. I should have recorded more. That was really fun. Cause, what song was it? It was not Party in the USA. I don't know, but I like the music was musicking. I liked it. Let's get past that now. But yeah, okay. See, I actually made a list of what I wanted to talk about. That would be a good time to go look at that. Okay, what did I do? I've recapped freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior year. I guess this is the part where I just compare myself now to who I was before. Because now I'd say I'm a tiny bit more outgoing. I made friends here. Hooray. They're not the same as my old friend group, but like... Oh yeah, I just skipped graduation. Alright. Oh yeah, the last day of school. Right before my birthday. Bless. I didn't cry as much as I thought I would. Also another thing, emotions. Like, I'm not afraid to like share. Oh my god, English isn't my first language, guys, by the way. Yeah, I cried a bit, not as much as I thought. I don't know why didn't I cry that much? We'll never know. I can't answer that question even if I tried. But senior sunset was fun. I should have gotten there earlier, but someone decided to buy a watermelon. We all posted up with the watermelon. That was fun. But yeah, I couldn't go to senior sunrise because I don't know. Like, I woke up early and then I was like, you know what, man, whatever. Let's skip past this. The point is, let's get to graduation. I didn't cry somehow. Because, I mean, in the back of my mind, I knew, okay, like, I'm still going to meet up my friends during the summer. Like, this isn't goodbye. And it was goodbye for some people. Let's get past those some people. Like, respectfully, listen, man, like, we're not buddies. I've probably forgotten about you. And that's okay. That's okay. But, yeah, I didn't cry. Oh, you know, no, never mind. You know, actually, who cares, man? You live once. I thought it would be really funny. You know, whatever. For the sake of time, we're not going to show you my graduation cap. Those who know. Okay, I guess that's senior year. We graduated. My diploma has a bunch of fat stickers on it because I'm an academic weapon. Yeah, I mean, honestly, these past 4 years, they went by so fast. I don't know, like, oh, how could I forget? You know, let's like rewind a bit. Let's go to beginning of junior year. Let's go to like September, October, November. Okay, let's talk about what I'm into for a second. Soccer is number one. That's what I mostly watch in terms of sports. But there's this thing called Formula One racing, pinnacle of motorsport. And I had this friend who was into it, and I knew he was into it. And there's this guy called Max Verstappen, and I'd see all those memes, and I'd send it to him. And one day I was like, "Hey, Michael, shout out Michael, I love it. We've known each other for, I don't know, more than 10 years. Yeah, I'd say about 10 years. Old childhood friend. I'm not gonna dox my elementary school, because why did I say that? The point is, oh yeah, elementary school friends. I really regret not meeting up with them one last time. Oops. But yeah, he got me into F1, and I will forever love him for that, because I don't know, let's remember this epiphany that I had, like this canon event that helped me become who I am today. There's like, I'll get to it later, but like smiling, I might have smiled a few times in this video, but I wouldn't back in the day. Like, let's say sophomore year me, no emotions. Now I'm more expressive of everything. Like, if I'm sad, you might notice it. If I'm happy, you're gonna notice it. And there's this driver who I kind of owe everything to, who like opened my eyes, like, whoa, more epiphany. Yeah, listen, like, I'm not gonna die until I meet this guy. If you know me, you know who this is. His name is Daniel Ricciardo, and I love him so much. I don't know, man. Something about his smile made me smile, and smiles are contagious. They really are. And because of him, that's like a reason, like, I owe it to him who I am now. Like, small things like smiling, like, you know, I even have his card. Like, you have no idea how happy I was when listen, I'm a gambler by nature, like sports cards, Pokemon cards, whatever. Like, I don't know, like, I was like, I don't normally jump for joy, but like I did when I got him, not once but twice, this other one somewhere. But yeah, I love him so much. Yeah, he's a big reason of who I am today, along with other people, but like, we can maybe get to them later. But yeah, I'm an F1 addict now. I don't regret a thing. I might lose my sanity watching sometimes, but whatever, I love it. But yeah, it's almost been a year since they kicked him out of the sport. I don't usually cry for sports, but that was definitely a moment when I did. Maybe the second time ever. No, actually, I mean, tears of sadness, yeah. Like when Messi won the World Cup, I had tears of joy. I would do anything to relive that moment. And the first time, I think it was when Messi lost the World Cup in 2014. 11 years ago? Jeez, man. I'm old. But yeah, I hope the camera quality is okay. Yeah, so friends, summer. Let's go to summer. This past summer. I hope my brain should be braining by now. Like, I can't forget what happened this summer. So graduation rolled around. I knew I'd still see my friends in the summer. There was no way that we wouldn't hang out, and we thankfully did. Whether it's small things like soccer at Barcroft, or like going to the card stores. What else did we do? Mini golf. Oh, we went go-karting for my birthday. I want to go-kart again, man. I still blame Kevin for like not knowing how to drive, and because of him I didn't get second place. Like, we're gonna be humble. Like, let's go back to Michael. He beat me. respect. Like, if there's anyone in the world who could beat me out of my friends, it's him. No one else can. Cleanly, anyways. Not even cleanly, but whatever. The go-karting was in your traditional sense. Like, they'd look at your lap times instead of like actual like wheel-to-wheel racing, which is bummy. But anyways, yeah, I knew since last year that like saying goodbye would be really bad. And like, I don't know, like, I'm grateful for the time we had together, but I feel like there could have been more. I mean, I don't blame him. Like, life happens sometimes and you just can't hang out. So be it, man. But I mean, eventually, like, it comes down. I mean, okay, I made my college decision. I'm at LSU. Pretty great. Most of these guys probably don't know, but yeah, this is where I am. Like, let's go on a ramble here and say that I was gonna have my decision posted, but like someone decided to be mean and be like, "Nah, Raf, screw you, bro. Like, you don't get to be posted on the page," which is cool. I mean, whatever, man. Like, I sent in my DM, they read it. Whatever. So yeah, I do go to LSU. Great place. I've made friends. Good people. In goofy ways too. Like, okay, there might be some LSU people watching this. Let's keep it going. But yeah, only my close friends knew. So yeah, this might be a shock to everyone. Like, this guy goes to LSU? I do. It's in my bio for everyone who's wondering. But yeah, it feels good to go to a school that's good at football. You can't say the same for many other schools out there. But yeah, I like it here. I'm surprisingly not homesick. That's another thing. I thought I was going to be super homesick and that my heart would... No. Like, I do miss my friends, my family members. As much of as she's a pain in the butt, I miss my sister. But yeah, what was I talking about? Graduation. Oh yeah, saying goodbye. Like, let's not get it twisted, man. Like, I dreaded saying goodbye to my friends, but like the moment had to come. I got to the point where I ran out of tears to cry with some of them. But yeah, I did say goodbye. So yeah, there's my high school years recapped for you. How long has this video been? It's been an hour, Jesucristo. Okay, I guess I am... Okay, I'm not gonna rush through this. My sleep is in the bin now. That's what I get for procrastinating for 2 months. And an additional hour. Okay, let's go through my handy dandy set of notes. That's a lie. We're gonna check Instagram. We're not gonna doom scroll. LSU football, yeah, we're goated. We win our games, unlike some schools. Notes. There you are. Okay, we recapped my high school years. I talked about emotions for the most part. Okay, so music taste, I kind of went over that. Oh, small thing. I don't know why, but apparently having fun is zesty now. I was on my way to my ROTC class, and shout out Samuel Cortez, bless his soul. I don't know, like, because like I don't act like myself with everyone. Does that make sense? Like, I'm not gonna... Okay, actually, I don't want to use a real person from Wakefield as an example, but like, let's say we're like in a car. No. What I'm trying to say is that like, I don't just act comfortable with anyone. Like, if I'm singing and like having fun around you, is because I really like am comfortable with you and I fuck with you as a person. Because I know that you're not going to be judgmental, I hope. Because, like, God forbid a man has fun, right? crazy concept. But anyways, like I'm singing maybe a bit too hard, and like this guy's like, why are you so zesty or something? And I'm like, having fun is zesty now? Like, what? Anyways, that's I guess what I wanted to talk about. That I mean, having fun, like, you live once, man. I learned that maybe a little bit later than some people, but I mean, yeah, like small things like blasting music in the car, just like having fun in general, because like I've probably repeated this point many times, but like expressing myself, like you would say that I'm expressive now, because like I guess you can tell right now maybe, but like, you know what, I'm gonna brag about this cutie pie right here real quickly. Like, I love him. Anyways, this is why I made the notes. No, let's not do that. I mean, I guess comparing myself in the past to me now, let's try to do that if I haven't so already. I was a bum. There was a point in, is my hair herring? Let's not touch it. Yeah, like, I wasn't, anyone who saw me between like maybe sophomore to now would see that, yeah, bro, this guy went from a beta. We're not gonna say it. We're gonna say it. We went from being a beta to the alpha, sigma, whatever it is. I mean, yeah, I like who I am now. There's many people who I have to thank because of that. Not only like, even outside my friend group. If you're watching the video, thank you. Because one thing that's on here, like, you have to love yourself first before you can love others. I don't know where I learned that. I might have to think, no, Daniel Ricciardo did not say that. Let's not get it twisted. He didn't say that. He might have. Who knows? But, yeah. I wasn't necessarily comfortable with who I was, what I was. I hope that makes sense. But I am now. I really like who I am now. And I'm not the final product, finished product, so to speak. Like, I know there's areas of improvement. Like, I don't have weaknesses. I have areas of improvement. One of them is going to the gym. And, yeah. Now I don't know, I'm just better in every regard. Like, let's take, I guess the best example is sophomore year me. Because freshman year me didn't quite know how to interact with people, but sophomore year me did, thankfully, remember for the most part. So yeah, sophomore, senior year me, it's night and day, honestly. Like, not even in terms of looks, but like, I'm better looking now, obviously, but also like how I'd go about how I do things, like in terms of whatever. The point is, I like who I am now, and I owe it to a few people outside of the friend group opening my eyes, I guess. But yeah, we're not gonna say names because I'm not good with names, man. Like, one, I don't even know, but yeah, I mean, honestly, like, if you're not a close friend, I have probably forgotten your name. I'm sorry. From Wakefield, at least, because over here I'm learning new names and everything. I guess this is a good time to talk about my parents, because that goes in with my goals in this life. Oh, okay, let's talk about me more, because this is what this video is about. Me. Yeah, so I touched upon it earlier, how like I'd run myself through the mud because of school, and I didn't know what taking care of myself was. Now I do. Like, if I'm feeling stressed or whatever, like, I can take care of myself now, man. Like, I have a me day now. Like, maybe once or twice a month I'll like avoid homework and everything and just have a day to myself, because like, how do I say this? God, my brain is lagging. What I'm trying to say is, like, as long as you have yourself, you have someone. And realistically, you're the only person who could, like, ever take care of yourself. Because, like, no one knows you better than you. And I guess, like, whatever, we're not gonna get religious here. But yeah, like, let's say junior year me, we'll take AP7 for an example. Like, let's say I needed like 20 sources and I was like, excuse me, what I'm trying to say is, like, I'm gonna have a day to myself if I'm feeling stressed. Like, I can take care of myself. Like, not only, like, I have a skincare now, if you didn't notice. I'm working out now consistently now. There was, I don't know, like, this is weird, like, January to like March, April, I was consistently in the gym, and then school started as school. I mean, also because my membership expired when I was 18 and I didn't feel like renewing it. I don't know, there were always like brief stints in the gym, but like now I'm actually gonna go now because I'm paying for it. And God, what was I talking about? An hour 11 minutes into the video. Goodness. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm done explaining why I'm the Sigma. Damn it, Kevin. He's the reason I said that, by the way. He's holding me at gunpoint. I guess all that really is to talk about is, okay, there's that, there's this and that. Okay, my parents. I love my parents. They're from Bolivia, which is in South America, for those of you who don't know. And they always instilled me from a young age, like, listen, Nino, school is important, and you lock in, otherwise there's consequences. Maybe it's the way that my, God, I don't know how to explain it, because, like, they always hammered home, like, right, like, lock in with school, like, since kindergarten. And, like, of course I logged in with school, like, obviously, like, I'm an academic weapon now. That started back then. What I'm trying to say is that there was a fear factor to it. Like, anytime I'd upset them or do anything, like, they'd reasonably, like, be like, they wouldn't shout, but like, they'd lecture me, but they got the point across that they weren't happy with what I did. And I mean, I guess this comes to who I am, but like, I am an emotional person, and I don't know, I hate letting people down. I hate upsetting people. And anytime I did that, I'd be like, okay, like, mistake, lesson learned, we're not gonna do this because that upsets mom and dad. And I mean, I guess that's part of the reason why school was sometimes higher priority than myself, like freshman year, let's say, for example. And yeah, they were good parents. Like, I'm aware that not everyone has a loving mom and dad. I'm grateful for that, among other things. But like, okay, I really hope they're not watching this video. That would be bad. But like, in terms of emotional support and all that, I wasn't always comfortable going up to them. Certainly not now. I'd say that's the only like lacking thing, because like, I am mama's boy. She was always like the kinder one, obviously. Like, I love my dad, but like, I mean, I get it, they were both raised differently, but growing up, I didn't really have, like, how do I say this without making it seem like I'm a loser? For some reason, up until the kindergarten, I strongly believed that I had a secret older brother, and that one day he would return home to play with me. Not the case, obviously. But, yeah, like, hold on, story time. I was exiting the highway once, and like, there was this like park like there's like a soccer field and it's empty except for like this dad and kid, and I'm like, dang dude, I wish I had that growing up, because like I get it, my dad's job was really physically demanding, and yeah, like he only ever really played ball with me like once ever, and then we had to stop because like he got a leg cramp or something. But what I'm trying to say is that like while I do cherish having amazing parents like that, it bums me out that I missed out on like playing with my dad, I guess. Like, because even on Insta Reels, like sometimes Insta decides to be like, you know what, Raf, like, are you having a bad day? Time to make it worse. Let's get like father and son reels, like of them bonding and stuff, which I never really had. And I guess, okay, we're gonna get to my goals later. Obviously I became a brother, and I guess recently I was like, I always wanted an older brother. I have the chance to be the brother that I never had, and that's part of the reason why my sister's a spoiled brat, but that's okay, man. Yeah, at the same time, that also goes with what I want in this life. Let's go through that real quickly. Okay, let's travel back in time. Bless you. Let's travel back in time to maybe 8th grade. We were on a Microsoft Teams call. My camera was obviously not on. And I was scrolling through Instagram and I come across this post where it's like this couple getting married. And apparently the guy asked for a Lego Star Wars set for like the wedding gift thing. And the bride wife was like, man, the frick you playing at? Asking for a Lego set. And he's like, whoa, like, listen, man, like, I'm gonna wait until we have kids to open it so I can build it with my kids. And I just thought that was really cute. And that's when I put 2 to 2 together. You're like, you know what, man, I want to be a pilot in the Air Force. It would still be cool. And maybe I don't have what it takes right now, but I will lock in. Yeah, so I want to be a pilot. That's why I did my ROTC classes and all that. I want to have a family, have some kids, because, I mean, how else can I say this but I want to be the father that I never had. I want to see them grow up, hopefully not make the same mistakes as me, because I know that I can, like, my father was great, but I know that I can be better. And I guess that's really the purpose of fatherhood, if that's a word, like wanting your kid to be better than you and like succeed in life, which is what I want. That's what I want. I want to, I don't know, having a mini me would be like the coolest thing ever, man. Like, maybe he won't look like me, but like, I'm gonna raise them good. I know I will. I know it. But to do that, you need a wife. Shocker. That was a rude awakening. Because let's not get it twisted, right? Like, let's see, an analogy. Trying to think of an analogy to like explain my love life and everything. Super vulnerable, but like, who cares, man? Like, anyone could be watching this video. I could care less. That's also another thing. I'm never gonna know who's watching this video. Like, maybe every now and then I'm gonna go and like, just out of curiosity, see the view count. But I don't think it tells me who watches the videos. Like, nor do I care. Unless you're like my family members. Like, you don't know me. I'm not Rafael. No me conoces. Click away. Anyways, yeah, that's like ultimately what I want. I want to die having no regrets, having left my mark on the world, positive, whatever it being, and knowing my kids are off to do beautiful things, or already done, I guess, because I'm gonna assume, hopefully, I die like old, and not like shot out in like Iraq or something. Hopefully not. But yeah, more goals. I mean, yeah, like to make a family, you need when mommy and daddy love each other. We're gonna stop it right there. My love life. Like, no, we're not making fun of 9/11. We are mature. Yeah. I've never like had. What do they call it? A girlfriend? Do they exist? I don't know, man. It seems like a myth to me. But yeah. This also comes as a great way to describe myself, because I have tried. Let's not get it twisted. Like, I've mentioned this before. I am a winner. I'm also a loser sometimes, but that's back in the day. It's good to admit. Here's the thing. Like, I have made mistakes, but they don't define me. I don't let them define me. Like, you learn and grow from them, and that's where the confidence really comes from. Because yeah, this didn't work out how I wanted it to, whatever it being, but you learn from it, you grow from it, and ultimately that's where like this growth mindset comes from. Like, not every day is going to be a good day. I get that. And what am I saying? Am I a motivational speaker? Maybe. What am I saying? What, like, really, like, my brain just like exploded. Oh, I never quit. Right. I have tried. I don't know how many times. How many times did like sometimes, like, let's say middle school. I don't count middle school, but middle school. Whoever decided to eat bat soup, I hate you so much. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah. I guess we can go senior year. Senior year. The friend group was like, you know what, guys? It would be so cool if everyone had a prom date. I didn't get a prom date. But what am I trying to say with this? Like, there have been times where maybe I should have given up. Alright, okay, hold on. This is gonna sound terrible. People are gonna think that I'm a manslaughter or something. No. No. Yeah, let's improve my posture. I have back pain. Yeah, I've had no success, and that's okay. If I wasn't who I am today, like, I would be like so depressed, which is not what we want. But yeah, I just listen, like, one way or another, I had to pick myself up and keep moving, because like that's all you can really do. Like, who likes being depressed? I don't. I haven't been really depressed since like freshman year, thankfully, because like, sure, there are moments in life where I'm sad, but I remember who the fuck I am, and I get up. Like, anytime those like sad feelings want to get the better of me, I remember, listen, like, let's take my parents for example. Like, they immigrated here for a reason. They sacrificed so much for you. You're not gonna stop now. Like, I've come so far. It would be a shame to stop and put an end to all this progress. And like, that's a good thing, I guess. Because who likes to be sad? I don't. And I guess that's where the winner mentality comes from. Because like, some people need like drugs and alcohol to get high. No, not me. Give me a #1 victory royale on Fortnite. That's all I need, man. Or like small things like packing Daniel. Like, that's my euphoria right there. Like, they don't, packing cards, winning games is not gonna kill me. Okay. Don't do drugs. They're bad for you. Pro tip. I probably got like 2 dislikes from that, but that's okay. Let's go back to my handy dandy notebook. Cause they're Who's Clues, Blues Clues. Shout out Blues Clues. I love Steve. And Blue. Right. I'm done embarrassing myself with my love life. I was gonna say something, but I probably shouldn't. Cause I don't. Whatever. We're gonna shut my mouth. That's another thing I learned. Like, if there's any, I'm not saying there's a person of interest right now, but like if there was, like I'm gonna tell very few people about it. I shouldn't have said that. Never mind. You know, who cares? Who cares? Yeah. So that's what I want. Find a one, graduate, become a pilot, have kids. I'm aware that the economy isn't economying right now, but like having a house would be cool. But yeah, that's what I want. There's also like smaller things I want, like to meet famous people. I hope. But yeah, that's all I really want. Cause how foolish of me to think that I would find the one in high school. I know, really cringe, really cringe. I don't know, like I was too optimistic about that. Downright delusional sometimes. Like, yeah, Raf, you're gonna find the woman you marry in high school. I mean, maybe it could have happened. In another world, no. Or what did I say? In another life, no. Whatever. I mean, at the end of the day, things happened because they happened, and I like to believe that things happen for a reason. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, that's fine. If like I am incapable of getting a girlfriend, I'll just like, I'll adopt a few kids, adopt a few dogs, call it a day. Because there really isn't a benchmark for being successful. Success is what you make it to be. Another pro tip. Because it's not the end of the world, I guess, if I don't get what I want. If I'm happy and comfortable, that's all that really matters, right? But yeah, that's what I want. I would go back and like slap freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior me for thinking what I thought and being so delusional, man. Bond that guy, bro. I mean, he walked so I could run. So, I mean, yeah, I don't regret anything in high school except maybe not taking a class here or there. But I mean, that's another thing. I mean, you only live once. Like, let's say this, like if you like someone, like go tell them, bro, like you live once. Like, for me at least, if okay, maybe I'm not the best person to be saying this, but like just doing it, right? Like, I don't know, living with regret sounds really shitty, and I know I can't do that. So that's why I did what I did all those years. But yeah, we're coming towards the end of this video, thankfully, because like this old man needs some sleep, bro. Okay, I think that's everything. I did talk about that. Oh, advice. Okay, that's what you're here for. I mean, I guess I already like sprinkled words of wisdom here and there. I mean, I guess this is a good time for me to make a message to future me. I know future me is cringing so hard. Sorry. I mean, what advice do I have that I already haven't offered already? I mean, I touched upon it earlier, but like being authentic. Like, listen, bro, like being kind no te cuesta nada. We should all be nice to each other, because we don't know what you're going through. Like a small thing, like, hey man, like nice shirt, like lift someone's day up. Especially for us guys, like I receive a compliment like once a year. I might not remember that, but like I don't know, they just improve your mood. and like you get that feel good moment that, yeah, I just improved someone's day. Let's go. So yeah, being genuine. That's also a reason why this video is like raw and unfiltered, because we all need to be a bit more genuine in this world, man. Like, there are so many fake people out there. I'm not gonna say names, but I don't know, who hurt you, man? Because what is it? Rage baiting, joy baiting, heartwarming. Not being afraid of who you are is another one. I know I was. I have a lot of experience with that. Because you only live once. Live your life to how you see fit. Don't be afraid to be judged. I mean, yeah, I guess that's really it. How do you end a video? We're not gonna get the NCS. We're not gonna do a dubstep outro. I'm gonna click stop recording. Upload the video. When am I gonna upload the video? I don't know. I really don't know. I hope I've talked everything. I hope that I've talked about everything that I want to talk about. And I really hope that the audio is audioing. Because I'm not re-recording this, man. Like, this is an hour and 31 minutes of my life that I'm not going to get back. I did say that I was going to do this 2 months ago. My bad, okay? My bad. But yeah, I mean, I guess I should describe myself now. I didn't really do that. Did I do this? I don't know, man. I guess the best way you could put it is, I've talked about it before with someone, but like, I'm not cold. Maybe, am I approachable? Who knows? But what I'm trying to say is that I am certainly more outgoing now. Not like extroverted like some people, but baby steps. I don't want to be extroverted. I mean, who knows? Because like, here's the thing, like once I yap about something, I just like keep going. I guess this video is proof of that, because I was struggling with the intro, I'm not gonna lie, guys. But like, once I got going, I get going. I don't know, how would I describe myself? How would my friends describe me? That's a good question. I should ask them. I can be shy. I can also be outgoing. I'm good at sports. It's in my bio. It's real sweat. I'd say I'm of reasonable intelligence. At times. There's also times where I'm like goofy and delusional. You know, those days are like long gone, I hope. I don't know, like, I feel like once, how do you say it? Because if you're like a total stranger I've never talked to before, what are you doing? Nah, that's a joke. This video is 90 minutes long. Thanks for spending time, I guess. I don't know. See, here's the thing about the internet. Like, I really don't know who's gonna watch this video. Like, the number one person who I hate in this world could be watching this. I would have no idea of knowing. I have no idea. Yeah, let's finish describing myself before I go off to a tangent. I also want to sleep. I like to sleep. I don't know, I feel like once you get to know me, like, I open up to you. Like, not even like being narcissistic or having an ego, because I don't have an ego. I'm not narcissistic in the slightest. I know a few people who are. Can't help. I'd say I'm a pretty good person. I am too nice to people sometimes. even back in elementary school, like, I remember getting used. That sounds awful. But yeah, I guess you could say that I got used. Let's move on. Yeah, I don't know. How else would I describe myself? I mean, I guess that's it. I've exposed myself enough already. I hope you have a good idea of who I am. If not, then what are we doing, man? It's an hour 35 minutes. Long time. Do I regret this? No. I really feel like, whatever. Everything happens for a reason. I also didn't really have a chance to record months ago because I wanted to be alone, because I don't want my sister barging in. I don't want my parents being like, what is this guy talking about? But yeah, I'm hitting the gym tomorrow. That's a lie. I'm hitting it Tuesday. Tomorrow's a rest day. Yeah. I mean, I hope. I already said this. Why am I repeating myself? I guess this is it. I'll have a video up next week, hopefully. I will have a video next week. I'm gonna hold myself to that. So yeah, what was this video? Let's recap the video. We recapped my 4 years of high school. I don't know, most importantly for me, this is a reflection, because I need to remind myself sometimes, like, yeah, bro, like, I used to be a bum, because, I don't know, no one's really acknowledged it so far. Maybe they have, maybe I forgot, but sometimes I'd remind myself, like, yeah, bro, like, you went from, like, I don't know, a bum to, like, you went from here to here. And yeah, met some lovely people along the way. People who I hope to still be in contact with forever. Yeah, to my closest friends, I hope you're watching. If you're not, that's okay, man. I understand, we all have lives, but you should know. Yeah, what I'm trying to say is, I got rudely interrupted, sorry. Yeah, my closest friends, I love you guys so much. Might sound corny, but I wouldn't really be here without you guys. And yeah, if my sister's watching this, I love you. I might not show it, but I do. I guess I do. I spoil you way too much. Maybe that's why I'm broke. That's okay. Yeah, I went over my goals. Like, listen, like, there are many times where I've, like, even now, okay, maybe not now, I'm not gonna drop out of college, no, but there are times, maybe within the past year or so, where I've wanted not to quit. I hate quitting, I hate losing. That's why I've kept going, not only in life, but, like, pursuing love interests, I guess. I just hate losing. Why did I expose myself, man? What? Oh, man. You guys are gonna think that, you know what, man, this guy, like, what's a woman's touch? Right, what am I doing? What am I doing? That's okay, though. I really hope no one comes out to me, or, like, I'm gonna post this to my story, like, check this video out, guys. I'm gonna have the video up on my bio for a bit, for anyone who wants to watch. But yeah, it would be cool if, I don't know, like, maybe 20 years from now, I'm watching this with, like, my wife and kids. I guess I'll end off with a message from future me, because I know this isn't gonna be easy. I've been told many times, like, listen, bro, like, you are gonna, like, want to quit sometimes, but you have to remember why you're here. And I'm here to get my degree, graduate, pilot training, hopefully. I guess commissioning as an officer in the United States Air Force. Hopefully I meet the one here. That'd be cool. Yeah. Having kids. I know what their names are gonna be. That's crazy. That's how far I look ahead into the future. Like, I'm not gonna say that now. I'm not gonna expose myself any more than I already have, but I already have them in mind. But yeah, future Raphael. Sunday, September 14th, 2025. Raphael speaking. It's okay to cringe, man. I'm cringing at the thought of making this video. I hope you're doing great. I should have probably... No, who cares? We're gonna keep going. Because you clicked on this video for a reason. I hope you're doing well. I hope you... If you're not with your loving kids and wife right now, that's okay. It's not the end of the world. I hope our parents are still alive, because I know, like, you have to cherish the time that you have, and that's also another reason. Like, I want the old man to meet his grandkids and to lighten up a bit. That's also something I forgot to mention, but right. God, how old am I in 20 years? Let's do math. 38. I mean, I guess keep pushing. Don't stop improving yourself. Like, even now, or like back then, I realized no one's perfect. Unless you're me, of course. I'm kidding. Those who know. My yearbook quote, by the way. Yeah, I'm running out of things to say here. Or 1 hour and 42 minutes. I'm aware that someone wants to go to bed. I do too. I'm talking about me, by the way. But yeah, I guess thanks for spending 1 hour and 42 minutes with me. I am not gonna re-record this. I might re-record this if I send this out to a friend and he's like, yeah bro, the audio is like straight ass, I am going to harm myself. That is a joke, YouTube people. Don't do that. But yeah, I guess this is it. Hopefully you know a little bit more about me. I'm aware that like 95% of my followers might have never spoken a word to me, or think that I'm a loser. Quite the contrary. But yeah, you know a little bit about who I am. This isn't made to like change your opinion of me if you still think that I'm a bum. What can I do? But yeah, we're gonna keep pushing. As someone once said, I'm in my prime and this ain't even final form. We're gonna get bigger. I swear down. We're gonna hit the gym consistently now. I'm eating a bunch. Shocker. Freshman 15 is real, apparently. I need it to be like freshman 30 or something, man. But yeah, we're gonna get bigger. We're gonna commission. We're gonna lock in with my GPA. Classes, tests, exams. Yeah. I guess this is really it. You know, let's finish off with some. You know, we're gonna improvise this. My glorious king Daniel Ricardo once said, "No, we're not gonna say it. This video is long enough as it is, man. Like, you might have clicked off the video by now. Who knows? Thanks for sticking around, I guess, because someone did say that no amount of money can ever buy you a second of time. That hits home. So yeah, recapped high school, what I want in life, why I am who I am now, I guess. Like, I'm aware that I've grown a bunch as a person over this past year, I guess. But I will strive to be better. In all aspects, obviously. Like, more importantly, the gym, because I am tired of being skinny, and being physically fit doesn't hurt anyone. So yeah, God, how do you end a video? I have to say goodbye somehow, I guess. I see you later, I guess. For those of you who will for some reason click on the next video. You know what? Let me stop roasting my viewers. I'm aware that anyone could be seeing this video. This is not going to become a gaming channel, I swear. Next week, we're going to come back with a recap of what I did this coming week. So yeah, what's the channel like? Daniel's Digital Diary. I was gonna call it like Raphael's Diary or something, but then I realized that my middle name is Daniel. Daniel Diary. This isn't a physical diary. Daniel's Digital Diary. Smash like for wordplay. So yeah, this is it. I hope you learned about me somehow. I'm never doing this ever again. I will do those recaps. Yeah. Thanks. No. How do you end the video? We're not. You know what? No, we're not gonna do it. I want to play outro music, but I really don't. I've clearly never done this before. The only other times I've recorded videos are for school. Shout out Ms. Boozy. Never again. Can't be bothered to edit a video. I'm not gonna edit this video. This video is almost 2 hours long, bro. Like, it is what it is. So yeah. Final words of wisdom. Don't ask me, bro. I don't know. Awkward. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I'm trying to think of something to say. What is... Okay. Yeah, if there's anything to live by is that be kind. That's like all you could really do. It's being kind is free, guys. No need to be a dickhead. Yeah. I guess this is it. I've clearly never done this before. Goddamn. Why did I do this, man? Sometimes I question my life choices, but I regret nothing. If I had a chance to, like, re-experience high school, I don't think I'd change much. Because, yeah, every year had its ups and downs. Like, freshman year didn't end the way I wanted it to. Sophomore year ended. Things were going fun. Junior year, stressful academically. And senior year, like, I was definitely a year. I wouldn't regret anything. I would do everything again for the character growth, which is something that I value. Shout out everyone. But yeah, go Tigers. How do you end a video, bro? You know, that's it. Thanks for spending like 2 hours of your life with me. I hope you don't regret it. I hope you don't. So yeah, I am so good looking, bro. Oh, that's not how you... holy airball, bro. I thought I ended the video. But I will now.